Alright, this is down and dirty. I'm going to knock out this Falconer Predator from the Predators movie figure by NECA really quick. I want to get this guy open and get him out of the way, and I've had him sitting around forever. He's starting to gather dust, so it's time to open him up. Pretty much, you know, it's got the standard NECA type packaging. Nice blister card there. A little bit of Predators type artwork. All the stuff I just said right there a second ago. Has a bio form on the back there. If you guys want to pause just a second. It's the other Predators. There's other guys in this release. Now, the only one I've seen in the store has been a Big Red there. I haven't seen the, was that the City Hunter? Yeah, the City Hunter helmeted version. I've got the unmasked and the transparent or cloaked or whatever version. But this is the one I really want. I have not seen him yet, so off to eBay I go. But there you go. That's everybody in the line. If you speak or read Predator, that says something useful, probably their names. That's cool. Not bad. They always have credits for their sculptors and stuff, and that is totally awesome. Way, way awesome. I don't know who else does that. But yeah, let's crack this guy out of the package, and I've been waiting forever to get this guy out of his box. There's the Falcon there. And we'll crack him out, and we'll show him some of his brethren, and get this thing going. Alright, here's the Falconer Predator packaging there. I just want to show you without the figure cluttering it up there a little bit. Pretty cool. Nice, nice. And there he is right there. Halfway stealth. He is carrying the blade from the regular Falconer Predator, which is right here. I love NECA. I love NECA. They're so awesome. I mean, what, they're $15.99 for the figure. The articulation's improving. I mean, originally you had, I think the first one that I got may have been the 2-pack with the original Predator and original Alien, and he had like 5 points of articulation, maybe 6. Not really sure. He's on the shelf, but I'm not gonna reach way back and get him. He's all covered in dust anyway. But and then went through, and then the Predators here you can see over on the side. These guys, their articulation went up from there, and then now the newer Predators are actually even more articulated with. Well, actually, these don't have it, but the newer molds, the new City Hunter and all that, they have a new crotch piece and all that, so they keep on improving, which is awesome for a toy company. And another thing, they always have some kind of accessory. I mean, every now and then there's a figure that just doesn't warrant an accessory, so they don't do it, and that's fine. I don't feel like they're throwing crap in there, just throw it in there, or, you know, whatever. I mean, it's cool sometimes when, you know, like the wrist blade thing is cool, but he didn't really need it. I mean, because he came with the Falcon, and his blade is actually clear. And let me show it to you real quick. I actually have it on the packaging still because I almost threw it away. You can barely even see that sucker, so I'll pop that out. But yeah, it's taped in there pretty good. I don't want to risk breaking it, but it's the same mold as this one, so I'm sure it'll fit the same. The only thing I have right now that annoys me with the figure is he doesn't really stand all that well. Which, you know, it's on glass, and he'll stand up fine, but he's still a little wobbly. But he'll still stand fine. But part of the problem is the boots that they did. It's this is all a stretchy, rubbery, one-piece boot kind of thing that goes over his ankle joint, and it looks great. You can see it on here, on the old version, the colored version, and it doesn't allow for any kind of ankle movement really. I mean, you get the swivel, but you don't get any of the pivot and stuff, and you can see the ankle joint is made to do all that. So, I mean, great sculpt, but it hinders the articulation, which kind of sucks. I mean, probably 7 times out of 10, I prefer to have a good sculpt over great articulation. It just kind of depends where it is and where it's at right now. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. His little buddy. Let me get some good looks on him real quick. Hopefully all this is in focus. I'm kind of doing this really quick. Hopefully the background noise isn't too loud. Has like a little pin there. You can remove it pretty easily. It goes right in there. It's about the same size as the pegs on some of the old DC Direct figures. stands, about that size peg. So if you lose it, and I got him here with the guy plugged in on the back. He's got a little hole that it plugs into, and that's all cool. There's that. So take all the accessories off. He does have a ball jointed head. He's got like kind of like a pseudo ball type shoulder, and you can get 360 out of it, and you're gonna flex the armor, which is fine. Doing it. It doesn't have a bicep swivel, which is kind of unfortunate on some of these figures, but it does give you a better sculpt. Some other figures have had a little bit different articulation. It's got a little bit of movement there in his elbow. It's about a 90-degree move there. Nice swivel on the wrist with a nice little bendy action. Same thing with the other arm. You get a little more articulation out of it because of the sculpt and everything. Of course, waist twist. No ab crunch on this one. He does have a nice, let me get this out of here. Does have like a nice V-cut type ab thing. Now, one thing with all the NECA figures, at least the Predators and stuff, all the armor is really layered. So you have like the body, you get this one layer of armor, this layer of armor here, and sometimes they overlap and all that for a real nice, detailed, realistic look. And to continue on with this articulation, got a new joint. The swivel there too, and we already talked about the ankles. But yeah, I mean, he's a great looking sculpt. I've just didn't get the Berserker in the same mode, the halfway cloak, because the thing is the City Hunter that it came with, the original Predator that it came with, I just could not find one with great paint. I'm really picky on the paint. I could touch it up if I wanted to, but if I don't have to, I won't. And I kept on digging and digging and digging, and finally I set aside one on a day that I had like no money. It's like, oh, I didn't have my debit card, and I forgot to take any cash out that week. And I was like, okay, well, I'll come back and tomorrow and get it. And of course, the next day he was gone. And that's the only one that I found that had really good paint. There was something about that 2-pack that bugged me. I don't know. It's funny because like almost all the NECA stuff, I picked through it forever. But I digress. Anyway, great figure. The only really issue I have is they went with the sculpt over articulation, and that's not even much of an issue. He still stands fine. You know what I mean? So, just do a quick rotation here. Show you all the detail on this guy. Everything, feet, and all that stuff. So awesome. Even if you're not a big fan of the Predators movie, I mean, they keep on releasing the classic ones with, helmet on, helmet off, mouth open, mouth closed, all kinds of variants. They got some parts reused, kind of keeping their costs down. For $15.99, I don't think there's anything really better out there for $15.99. I mean, you can get him, or you could get, the game-based, Transformers figures, which, they really look like a kid's toy, not like a, collectible, which is, fine. You can't even get the, you can hardly even get the, DC figures for that price anymore. They're like $18.99 at Toys R Us now, so for the price, you can't beat these guys. So definitely 2 thumbs up. If you don't have one, get one. At least get one of the NECA products on something you kind of like and get a feel for how they're made. I mean, they're just brilliant. For the limited distribution that they get, man, these guys do an awesome job. So I can't say how awesome enough that NECA actually is. Even their customer support has been brilliant. And just another quick look at the Falcon there. I'll do both sides, and then I got the blades there detached, so you got the little thing. So it's really weird looking, but still awesome. Yeah. So yeah, it's cool.